Hey everyone, what's up and welcome to a new video. And in today's video we will talk about the current situation in Duels and why it feels a little bit harder to push in this season compared to other seasons. So one of the main problems is that more and more low spenders, free-to-play players and so on quit the game because they face whales. I mean, I can see it that while dueling, and I just recently got Magic Awakened, so I was very long in Grandmaster and so on. I mostly play against whales, small whales, mid whales, or mega whales. So for example, I think I have a very good example here. It's this guy. For example, if you play against something like that, it's pain. It's pain. I mean, level 20 locals, the 20 crab, 21 cards, and so on. You know, just an example. Okay, this is a mega whale, and I honestly didn't have a chance, even though my card levels are not so low. But okay, against level 20 locals, I'm in that deck. Yeah, whatever. But yeah, that is the big problem we have right now, and I could probably show you some other enemies, whatever, but a lot of them have level 18 cards, 19, 20, whatever, and granted, I also have level 19 Thunderstorm, for example, okay? So I consider myself also whale, but nowadays a baby whale, because I see like that a ton of players out there in Duels have more health than me, and I already spent a ton of money to game, like literally a ton of money. We are at a mid 4 digits number, okay? So you have a guess like about how much I spend on the game. So a lot of money, insanely amount of money. And still there are like people that have more HP than me and so on, higher cards. Then I'm like, okay, well, then they must have spent 10, 20, 30, 40k. But that is just whatever, okay? It's not a problem about spending money on the game. I mean, it needs to be kept alive, and that's the only possibility, sorry. But the problem is that obviously if you're mid-spender, free-to-play player or so on, what card levels will you have? I don't know, let's say you're free-to-play. If you focus very hard on one specific card, maybe you have one max card or a level 17, okay? And the other cards are probably like 13, 12, whatever, okay? So you are very limited, and imagine having level 12 cards competing with people with level 18 or 20 cards. That's an instant GG. Maybe you're lucky and maybe you manage to win, but you see what I mean? It's very frustrating for those people, and as I said once again, for me, I managed pretty fast to come to Magic Awaken, whatever, but I can imagine it for other people, it's harder. And as I said, I myself see more and more whales and less free-to-play players or mid-spenders on the game. So, and I totally understand that those people quit. If we just look now quickly into my friend list, so I have 116 friends, but half of them are gone for over 5 days, and over 5 days that could also be like 2 months, 3 months, whatever, you know. So half of my friend list is AFK. Even Shiru, which is the leader of my main clan, so a very big clan, one of the biggest in soft launch area servers, at least here in Europe. And like, I don't know, even people that were really active just stopped playing now. Today I went to my dormitory randomly, because I never chill there, I never see what's going on there, but I just noticed that 2 people are not there anymore, and another dormitory, the one that I am left with, is also AFK for already over 5 days. So I'm like, oh god, people are literally quitting the game. I mean, this season's update was really good, we will never deny that, but it still doesn't change the fact that dueling is what it is, very unbalanced and frustrating for a lot of people, okay? And skill is a secondary thing, you know. If you swipe that credit card hard enough, you will easily be Magic Awakened without a doubt. So yeah, it's very sad, and I think that's one of the biggest problems why it feels so hard nowadays to grind, because mostly whales are just keeping playing, and like other people, a lot of them quit. And that's another thing, a lot of people just keep playing because they're like, I spent so much money on the game, I don't want to stop because then it's a waste. And if I'm very honest here, would I still play the game if I would not have spent that much money on the game? I'm not sure. The game by itself has very great potential, is can be very fun and so on, but it's just like the things that they made, how it works, the mechanics of dueling and so on, it's just plainly wrong, and why it destroys the fun of a lot of people. So I'm very honest here. I have no clue if I would still play if I would not have spent that much money on the game, if I would not be a content creator. I don't know. What makes it very fun for me is interaction with the community and doing videos. That is for me the most fun thing, but I just love doing videos, whatever. Okay, now let's come to the other point that is a big problem. It's that we don't have like regular balance changes in the game, and that is a big no-no for competitive card games. I played a few competitive card games in the past, for example Clash Royale and Hearthstone, and both of them, well, especially Clash Royale, had very, very regular balance changes. Like every month they had like balance changes. I don't know how it is now. I think they changed that, but in the beginning they had like it like every month, and it is very important. So for all of you that don't know what balance changes are, it's like if a card is too dominant in the current meta situation, and if maybe even the win rate is just way too high, you need to nerf that card to make it a little bit weaker. And by weaker, I don't say like 50% health reduction, in that case with Locomotor or whatever, but to a 5% health reduction or 10, but let's keep it with 5. It will just be a slight nerf, but it can have a huge impact on it. And to be honest, a card like Locomotor, for example, is just way too dominant. It is too strong. It has counters, sure. Almost every card has counters, right? But it doesn't mean that it's not too strong and it needs a nerf. No, Locomotor, for example, they need a nerf. That card gets abused. It's almost in every deck nowadays. Like when I play Duels, I am almost guaranteed that my enemy has Locomotors. So that's just one of the few cards that definitely need a nerf. The other card is the egg. There is no argue about it that the egg is just way too strong, especially when it's on a decent level. Well, it's very hard to kill it with an even trade. Like this costs 7 MP. Can you kill it with 7 MP? It depends, you can, but for example with a whiz bang, but otherwise it's not too easy, especially when played with Hagrid and so on. Yeah, but obviously also there are spells that are just too strong. I admit that Thunderstorm would also need a slight nerf, 5% damage reduction or so on, you know, those slight nerfs, but it's very fine. And that is the problem. If we just have like balance changes every 3 months, 4 months, whatever, and then the balance changes are not even good. I remember about the last ones we had where they just buffed Snape and made him stronger, where I was like, what the heck's going on? That makes no sense at all. Yeah, it doesn't add up, and it makes like, if the state of dueling is bad and you don't have balance changes for a few months, the bad state stays bad like that for a few months. In that case, like the Locomotor meta is going on for a while now, you know. And the only balance changes that Locomotor got was during the soft launch, where they changed it a little bit, but they're still too strong, and the balance changes were whatever, but they are just way too strong, and they need a rework or a nerf. But yes, that's just another problem we have in dueling right now, and why the situation is weird like that. So yeah, I don't want to make this video too long. I just wanted to quickly talk about it. I mean, it should be kind of obvious for everyone why we are in this situation, why dueling feels a little bit harder, why it feels like we almost only play against whales and so on. But I just wanted to make a video about it, to speak up about it, or tell you my opinion about it, and that things need to happen. As I said, balance changes is one of the first few steps that you need to do. Another thing that I need to say very clearly is, I know we all, and also I swear, I would like to have a balanced rank mode, for sure, but I'm almost guaranteedly sure that it will never happen, because if that would be in the game, almost no one would play in normal mode again, like in this mode that we have right now. And then whales would not be attracted anymore to spend more money on the game. And you see what we have here. So the problem comes like from very early, and the game was just built wrongly, you know. You should have built it differently and just make money with outfits and so on, you know, like with battle passes and so on. But it's too late now, you know. So yeah, that's just my opinion. I would love to hear your opinion. Maybe some of you have a total different opinion on that and are like, I love this system. I love that I can just, I don't know, grind with my credit card and so on. I don't know. Maybe other people have other opinions, but yeah, just leave your opinion in the comment section down below. And yeah, I would love to hear feedback. Otherwise, I would say this is it. Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a like and subscribe. And I would say see you in the next video. Bye bye.